Hello friends, welcome to NJCF. We are learning social science of 10th standard, and in the previous video we have started with the very first chapter, that is chapter number 1, Heritage of India. In the previous video we talked about heritage, we talked about culture. Now in this video we are going to talk about rich and varied heritage of our country. Our motherland has bestowed rich and varied heritage to us so as to the world. We know that India is a land of ancient culture, people belonging to diverse communities, speaking different languages, having different food, performing different customs, and these all people live together in India. So India's languages, religions, dance, music, architecture, food and customs differ from place to place within the country. In short, India is rich and varied heritage because of his culture and tradition. Indian culture have been trade oriented and peace loving. Sat, Chit and Anand are realized from Indian culture. Sat means Satya, truth. Chit is written in terms of peace of mind. Chit means mind, and Anand. So when you get peace of mind, you are automatically happy. So you can feel or you can realize Sat, Chit and Anand from our Indian culture. Beside this, Indian culture prospered with the mutual exchange of different cultures of other countries which came to India and settled here. So can you tell me some example about people who came from different country and settled in India? Pause the video and think about that. Okay, we will talk about Parsi community. So we all know that Parsi community came from Iran and they settled in India. They adopted Indian culture as well as Indian people also adopted Parsi culture. They mixed with our culture like sugar mixes in the milk. These people have accepted the values of non-violence and peace, which have been adopted and admired by the world. So, do you know who adopted the idea of non-violence? Definitely. Mahatma Gandhiji took the way of non-violence and peace. Ahimsa or Shanti. We know that the leaders of our country chose the tactic of non-violence as a tool to get independence. So non-violence and peace are most important in today's society. Non-violence means avoiding not only external physical violence but also internal violence of spirit. So when we talk about Sat, Chit and Anand, the ultimate goal is to experience the spiritual journey, and cultural exchange is sharing different ideas, traditions and knowledge with someone who may be coming from a completely different background than your own. For example, we just talked about Parsi community. People right from the beginning of Indus Valley's civilization till today have made our country rich and wealthy with their intellectuality, ability, talent and skill. Here you can see the region of Indus Valley's civilization and ancient civilization that flourished in the Indus River Valley, and the Indus cities are noted for their urban planning. They are also noted for their brick houses, drainage system, water supply system, and non-residential buildings. So, Mohenjo-daro, Dholavira, Lothal, Harappa are mainly known for their urban planning. Innumerable scholars, thinkers, artists, sages, saints, scientists, and historians have contributed to the growth and development of our culture. Whatever we are today, whatever India has today, that is just because of the contribution of various scientists, sages, saints, scholars and thinkers. So we can say that culture is a sum of habits, values, customs, traditions and conduct of lifestyle of human. When all these things are mixed together, that is known as culture. So now can you tell me the meaning of culture? Culture means a way of life. It is made of changes that occurred in public life, social rules and regulations of different societies. It can be said that culture is a total of habits, values, customs, traditions and ideals leading humans to the highest level. So culture has been called the way of life for an entire society, and it can be defined as all the way of life including art, beliefs, institution, customs, traditions that are passed down from one generation to another generation. Now in the next video, we will talk about cultural heritage of India.